Hey, good morning, man. It's Donald and
Mary.
we're here to bring you your morning weather, water, and chill chatter report. And so this morning, Mary's going to take it away with what we have going on in the mountains for weather and what we have going on for water. All right, Mary, go ahead and take it away, man.
Thank you, Donald.
You're welcome.
Good morning, everybody. Right now, we still have a cold weather advisory for Blairsville and for the trail up until 10 a.m. today. Uh, Weather right now in Blairsville is 11 degrees and clear. We're expecting a high of 45 today with abundant sunshine. And then tonight, 23 degrees, clear to partly cloudy. The winds are going to be 5 miles per hour during the day, and then tonight we're looking at light and variable for the winds. Up on Blood Mountain today, highest mountain on the Appalachian Trail in Georgia, we're going to have a high of 38. It's going to be sunny. Winds will be between 5 to 10 miles per hour with some gusts up to 20. And then tonight, 24, mostly clear, and the winds will be 5 miles per hour. 348 or Richard Russell Highway that goes between Blairsville and Helen and does go to Tesnety and Hog Pen Gaps has reopened after our little bit of winter weather that went on. And then Newfound Gap Road up in the Smokies or 441 between Gatlinburg and Cherokee, it is still closed for the weather. Donald, what else do we want to talk about today?
All right, man. Thank you for that, Mary.
You're welcome.
We're going to move on to some channel chatter. First, we're going to start with the through hike registry. Then we're going to move on to a little bit of information we have about people that have been sick up here and stuff that we've run into again, and just a bunch of information, man, that's solid. And we want to just fill people in on the excitement up here in North Georgia right now. And so, what we have going on with the registry, and so I wanted to explain to people how we work the registry. Mary and I do. So, well, how Mary has explained to me, and I've kind of had an idea. I just don't, like I was saying before, I don't really get into this stuff because these are just numbers, and they don't. I kind of see them as imaginary because people will just fill in blanks, and they'll never come here. And so, we try to keep it as close to the month that we think is, well, not
Yeah,
what we
it's the
think,
up-to-date time.
right? So like March is the numbers that we give, and so I had a viewer that had commented, and I wanted to say, my friend, that the way that we look at things is like we're looking at March, and I believe that the influencer, or
Yeah.
they are looking ahead of time, like way, because you can do like February, January, February, March, April, May, June, and so the numbers that are like for ahead of time, like June is 58 uh, sobos, but that's just too far away for us to actually say that is going to be the number. So what we do is we come back to March and we give those numbers. So we're still sitting at 4, but for June it's 58, or 7/1. That's July 1st of 2025. The Sobos to start is 58 people, and so. But the thing is that's several months away, man, and we don't. I don't, you know what I mean, man? Those are imaginary to me. What I go by is what's going on now. These people that are a couple days away are probably gonna come here, man. I mean, there'll be a few that don't show up, but yeah, and then there'll be people that don't even register. We'll just take them straight to Springer, and they're going northbound. So um, it's just the way it is, man. But I just wanted to put that out there. So if our numbers aren't matching other people's, it's because being out here this long, we just know how it goes, man. And we don't go on the months ahead. We go on right now we're at February 21st, so March would be our closest month. So we're gonna say that that's probably the closest number that we're actually gonna see, or somewhere near. So, anyways, I wanted to say that so people understand why the numbers differ. Now, as of 2025, we have 1,634 northbounders.
Oh my goodness.
And so from between the time she wrote this down about an hour ago and now, when I flicked this computer on about 5 minutes ago and checked the thing, there's been one more registered.
That's right.
And so we are now at 1,644. As of 221, oh, I apologize. Is this going to be our flip
Yeah,
flop?
that's our flip flop today. That we have.
I see. Okay. As of 2/21/2025, we have 1633 northbounders. Flip floppers, we have 89, and yesterday it was 87, I believe.
Mhm.
So we went up 2.
Yep.
And then the southbounders, we still have 4. But in July, we have 58.
That's right.
And in July, wait a minute, what's this right here?
And this
So
is
this is
through- This is
June.
for June. That would be starting for the flip flops.
Oh,
right there.
okay.
Yeah,
So
I wait forward
90.
the furthest possible,
Okay.
and those are the highest numbers at the moment.
Okay.
Those
I
registrations.
see. So flip floppers for 6/1, June 1st
Mhm.
of 2025, we have the flip flops, and it's up to 90.
That's right.
So now keep in mind that's ahead of time. We just went
Mhm.
ahead just to show the difference in numbers, man. You know what I mean? So, but that's what's going on there, guys, and that's why we have a difference in numbers with other influencers. So we just don't feel like those numbers ahead of time are solid enough to even mention. So we just don't do it.
Yep.
And so okay, and so next, we have been extremely busy out here. And so another thing that I've seen, man, some influencers saying that it's a slow year. There isn't many people out here, which is not true. Mary and I have been here for a long time
Yes,
doing
we have.
this, and we gauge everything by how our phones ring and what's actually going with the other businesses out here and what they're doing, and you can tell when people are busy, man. So, but what I'm trying to say is it's extremely busy right now, and there's a lot of people out here, not just through aspiring through hikers. There's everyone coming
Mhm.
out here, man. If you want to categorize it, we've got weekenders, we got day hikers, we got slack packers, we've got just everyone
right.
coming out here right now. We got people booking week-long slack pack adventures or just whatever, man. So this place actually has quite a few people out here. So if anyone's saying that we are not busy down here in Georgia, please, it's not true. We are actually busier than I think, really any other year, man. And we've been out here since whenever. But we were here during COVID and after COVID, so we were here during that like burst of people that were just holding back before coming here. And so we've kind of seen it build up and that it like peaked out and it's coming back down. But the way that it's working is when it used to start in March and April, now people are coming in January. It's just not even stopping anymore. There's like no
That's
break.
true. That's true.
Yeah, and so when Mary and I never leave. So when the other year-round drivers are here, some of them go on vacation this time of year, and we're the only ones out here. So we actually have been,
Mhm.
and I'm like Rain Man when it comes to this stuff, man. This is all I do, man. I don't move. I sit online and take care of customers, answer phones, emails, texts, people just calling in with questions, whatever. And then I sit online and I watch stuff happen and post stuff, man. And so, and then I'm talking to people
That's right.
everywhere, man. And so, like, it's a pretty busy year. It's different, man. It's just a different time. The trail is changing and evolving and just changing, and
That's right.
it's not that it's slower or there's less people. It's just different, man. And so, anyways, that all being said, man, there's a lot of people out here. The dude that was puking up on Springer Mountain, guess what? Not the first sick hiker that we brought the food to. The next hiker that someone reported was puking outside of Springer Mountain Shelter.
He's just sick. He does not have any, communicable disease or anything like that. He explained to me that getting here,
Because we picked him up.
yeah,
actually.
he was having some, digestive issues, and it had nothing to do with any other sicknesses that anybody else could catch. It was of his own accord that he was not feeling well, and he took the proper medications from the store, and now he is doing fine. So absolutely nothing contagious at all.
hmm And so this is another thing we wanted to just say, man, so people know is a lot of people that get on trail, if you have not been out here or done any exercising, you're pushing and exerting yourself up that approach trail, wherever out here,
That's right.
you're going to feel different, man. And you are going to get sick. And most people don't eat for the first, sometimes even all the way to Neil Gap, they're not eating, man, and so their body is adjusting, or your body's adjusting. So you will feel nauseous, man, if you have never really done anything. It's just the way your body is acclimating or adjusting to what you're doing to it, and it just takes time. It's like, if I'm sure everyone here has probably lifted a little bit of weights. We don't go to the gym, man, and throw 500 pounds on the bench and start pushing up 500 pounds. We start off slow. We start off at 80, 100 pounds, 150, whatever whatever you're good with and comfortable with, and actually can put some sets up, because um, three big pushes is not exercise. You got to do sets of 10 or 20, man, to build, and you just keep building. And after a while, you add to it, you push some more sets, some more numbers, higher numbers, and that's the same way as hiking or anything that you do that's a strenuous activity or where you're exerting your body. So keep that in mind when you come out here and you think you're going to push 15s or 20s and you're trying to push your body, man. Never even been out here. Man, 5 miles is a good day, man. So don't hurt yourself, man. You may be able to push that 20 miles for 1 day or 2 days, and you could be happy, but you're going to be in pain. You're probably going to be blistered up, man. You're going to maybe even blow out a knee, man. And we see it all the time. People get exhausted. Their muscles don't work right, but they're still pushing. Your muscles, you start stumbling. You face planted on trail. Next thing you know, you're broken shoulder, or you're trying to stop yourself because you don't even know how to fall yet, man. You fall on your hands and break your wrists, or we see it
Yes, we do.
all the time, man. It happens all the time, man. And so just be aware of all that, guys, man. Don't overexert yourself until you're ready to push yourself. Push yourself to that limit that you are comfortable with, not your friend, not that guy that you hooked up with, or girl, or whatever, dude. Not them, dude. You're doing this for yourself. Keep that in mind. This is about you. This is about what you can do and where you push your limits to. It's not about Mary's limits, man. I mean, Mary chipping behind me and stuff, trying to keep up. But I look back, we're coming down off a road mountain, man, and there's like this little chill. You'll see it, man. We're coming southbound this time, dude. But we're coming down, man, off the hump, the high point, dude. And so it's like after Dawn Flats, you climb up to a high point. I believe it's called Big Hump, maybe. I could be wrong. And so we're way up there, and we're starting to come down, man. And we're boogieing it. I'm boogieing it down. I look, Mary's little leg, my big long strides. I'm sure a lot of guys know what I'm talking about. Her little leg doing. And dude, I look, I boom! I look back, and Mary's on the ground, man, flat and right up, bro. And so she's all tangled up and shit, man. Anyways, dudes,
I remember that very clearly.
that's what I'm screaming, man. Don't try to keep up with the man next to you, the woman next to you, man. Just do your pace, do your thing, do what you can do, and you will catch up to them. Even if you befriend them and you feel like you can't let them go and you want to be with them, man. I get that feeling too, man. It's but listen, man. Um, just do your thing. You will catch back up to them if they're still out here. You're gonna catch up to each other. Trust me, man. Just do what you can do in the beginning, man. All right. Next, so I apologize. So our friend was all good.
Yes, he's fine.
Okay, and so he's all good. We have not touched base with the other man on Springer. I don't feel comfortable texting him, and he has not texted us. We're just gonna wait.
Yes.
And
yes.
if we hear anything at all, we'll give people information on the man that was emergency evac or possible hypothermic.
I think there was several things going on. He was dehydrated.
I think there was
too,
all kinds of stuff going on with this dude, man, and it all turned into what it became, and so, which is unfortunate, but it happens. It's not something that doesn't happen out here. So, and the thing is, though, is what it does to the person on the psyche, man, and so. Well, we personally don't want to just call someone and say, "Hey man, I heard you got sick, man, and you're off trail. What's going on?" I don't want to do that. I don't feel right doing that. I just, not going to. So
Well, we want to respect their feelings, and you know
give them time.
that's more important. Give them
It most
time because they
definitely
have to
is.
work through that in their head, because this is the journey of a lifetime.
It is.
And to have a situation like that happen, whether they went home or came back to the trail or whatever the situation is, that's something they have to deal with for themselves. And we want to respect that, not just barge in and start hammering them with questions.
That's right.
So we respect that with everybody.
That's right, man. So if we get any information, we promise we'll get back to
That's
you
right.
guys, man. So, but definitely lots of stuff going on out here right now. It's about to get hopping, man. We got Jordan back here, as I was saying, man. He's ready to hop. Get moving.
That's right.
We've got a full morning this morning. Everyone that went to town the other day, man, is going back out. The calls are coming in really strong. I mean, they're one after another all day long. Emails,
Text,
text.
messenger, everything.
And so it's happening, guys. So
Yes.
it's about to get crazy out here, man. As soon as it warms up just a little bit more is when the dam breaks, man, and the hiker crowd just rushes right in, man, and these mountains will be full. So give it a little bit more time. We're gonna show some excitement this year.
I'm excited.
I am too, man. I'm super excited. All right, guys. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, I'm good. Thank
We
you.
good? We good
Yes.
for tonight? All right,
sir.
guys. So, Sid Kiker, he's good, man. The one that was puking outside, man, just overexerted himself. Probably some other issues. I think he was doing Pepto Bismol and needed magnesia or something too. Yeah, just a bunch of things going on. But as we hear more information, guys, and we feel like it's something that should be reported, we will, man. Okay. All right. One love, guys. Thank you. Peace.